West Asia is on fire. Israel and then the United States, they launched preemptive strikes into Iran. Not one, not two, but multiple cities targeted in Iran. More than 70 rockets and missiles fired deep inside Iran, and then Iran retaliated as Iran had warned. Massive retaliatory strikes by Iran, not just in Israel, but across West Asia. US bases have been targeted, as you can see in the images behind me. In Bahrain, the 5th Fleet headquarters, that was targeted, and that's a major blow to the United States of America. Except Oman, all other GCC countries, missiles were fired in that direction, and perhaps not Oman, for the simple reason Oman was facilitating talks between Iran and the United States of America. But West Asia, as you can see in these images behind me, is on fire. There's breaking news that's coming in and very disturbing information that's coming in from Iran. Wire agency Reuters is quoting Iran's defense minister has been killed in an Israeli airstrike. That's information that's just coming in. Information also coming in that the commander of the Revolutionary Guard Corps, of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps of Iran, has also been killed in the missile strike carried out by the United States of America and by Israel. This is an agency report, a Reuters report, that says both of them, along with a number of Iranian officials, have been killed. According to news agency Reuters, Iran's defense minister, Brigadier General Amir Nasirzadeh, and IRGC commander Mohammad Pakpur were killed in Israeli airstrikes just a short while back. This has been confirmed to them by their sources. Now, Brigadier General Aziz Nasirzadeh was an Iranian military officer. He was made the defense minister of Iran in August 2024 and was currently the defense minister, was being taken to a safe location. But this would perhaps indicate the kind of intelligence that Mossad and other agencies have. His movement was tracked, he was targeted, and it's unconfirmed. It's through a wire agency. Reuters hasn't officially been confirmed by Iran just as yet. But wire agency Reuters is reporting that Iranian defense minister and the IRGC commander have been killed in a missile strike. He was also the deputy chief of staff of the Iranian armed forces from September 2021 to 2024 and the commander of the Iranian Air Force from 2018 to 21. This was when he was elevated by President Masoud Pezeshkian to the role of the defense minister of Iran. He was a veteran of the Iran-Iraq war, and if these reports are independently confirmed by Iran, then it's a major blow on day one of this conflict. Now, Mohammad Pakpur served as the commander of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps since 2025. He was appointed the commander of the IRGC following the death of the predecessor Hussein Salami in the June 2025 Israeli airstrikes on Iran. Now, the latest Israeli airstrikes seem to indicate he too has been killed. Even as we speak, there's another big story that's coming in. Even as the war escalates and Iran has targeted multiple locations, Iran has reached out to the United States of America. Syed Abbas Araghchi, the foreign minister of Iran, in a statement to the United States of America, he said, we are interested in de-escalation, immediate de-escalation. Iran's foreign minister has made a pitch to dial down the conflict. Iran's foreign minister has said, will not build missiles that can reach the United States of America. He's also saying the United States knows what is the way to reach out for dialogue in case the United States wants to reach a dialogue. But before that, when this war started raging earlier today, Israel launched a series of missile strikes early this afternoon. It all began with initially Israel and then the United States joining in with a series of pinpoint missile strikes on multiple locations inside Israel as part of Operation Epic Fury and Israel's Operation Lion's Roar. Iran didn't back down. Iran In their exclusive interview to India today, very recently, Iran's Foreign Minister Sayyid Abbas Araghchi said Iran wants peace, but Iran is ready for war. Retaliation was swift, almost instant, and not restricted just to targeting Tel Aviv or Jerusalem. In fact, it wasn't just the Iranian armed forces. The Hezbollah, the Houthis, multiple missiles and rockets were launched in the direction of Israel. Most were intercepted. There were some over Haifa in the northern part of Israel, others targeting Tel Aviv and Jerusalem, but they were intercepted by the Iron Dome system. But the war has escalated, and how? Iran's IRGC, or the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, in a statement, they've said they've hit all US and Israeli military installations in the region. Iran has warned the operation will continue relentlessly until the enemy is decisively defeated. Iranian forces have hit several American bases that serve as strategic hubs for operation in the region, not just for operation, but also intelligence gathering and for logistics all across West Asia. So I want to list out some of the places that have been targeted, and you watch them on your television screen. Bahrain, it's perhaps one of the most important locations of the United States. The US Navy's 5th Fleet is headquartered at Bahrain. Now, this is a very, very critical maritime command and control center of the United States in the region, and the Bahrain base, the 5th Fleet base, was targeted. Naval operations aimed in the Gulf region, they will be hampered in case Bahrain is targeted again. That's point one. Point two, Kuwait, again a very key staging point for US forces. Kuwait Air Base provides logistical support for all missions across Iraq and the wider region. The Ali Al Salem base in Kuwait was targeted. Al Dhafra base in Abu Dhabi, that's been targeted. Key US military bases in the Kurdistan region, the Erbil air base, or the airport in the Kurdish part of northern Iraq, that's been hit. That was repeatedly targeted by Iranian forces. Of course, information that's coming in, and this is a statement that's now officially been made both by Qatar and by the United Arab Emirates. They've said all incoming Iranian missiles were intercepted. Qatar, the reports seem to indicate that there were some explosions that were heard, not just in Qatar, but also at the bases in Saudi Arabia and Jordan. Now, when you look at these images on a map, and we're placing all these American bases in the region on a map, Iran has declared all American bases are in their reach. US bases have been and will be targeted. The strikes actually indicate a very widespread, coordinated targeting of American bases, as Iran had warned in the region, and the apprehension is already the air bases and the airspace in this entire region that's been shut down. So no international flights taking off or landing from Dubai or Abu Dhabi or the wider region. Temporarily airspace was shut off because missiles were flying in this region. It's a very, very major escalation that has taken place, and I quickly want to cut across and bring in my colleague Sandeep Unithan for the latest developments. Sandeep, this does appear to be massive, massive escalation.